Remember to write your name and the condition you received this film in on the inside cover.
Text film to 59938. Sniffles and Sneezes are two crazy guys. One makes you dribble.
And one makes you cry.
Later named Showering for Dummies. What's your deal, Harold?
The symptoms are quite familiar. Very likely you'll come up with a correct diagnosis. Yes, it looks like...
We're trying to enjoy the bard here. Do you please mind?
Runny nose, headache...
Burning while you pee.
Very often a slight fever. Those are some of the symptoms of the common cold.
Yep.
Well, how do we get into that unhappy state?
Lots of alcohol.
And not using protection.
Because of cold? Because of ice, snow, and low temperature? No. Funny thing about colds...
No. Oh, look how cute!
Oh.
Oh. Eskimos are cold-free.
Oh, she's just an average Minnesota housewife.
From outside
Eskimo Jesus!
Oh. Hey then, eh?
Then if it is not just cold...
Superman, we broke into your precious fortress of solitude. Loser!
He's gonna throw a big cellophane Superman logo at us now.
Most colds are caused by extremely
This guy.
Ew.
Called viruses.
Sirius 197.
And there are
Sim
many
202.
different kinds of them. Can be scattered with each particle of saliva and mucus.
No.
When one sneezes or coughs, for instance. But do not
Ew.
think for a moment that
That stuff's
cold-producing
spooky as
viruses are spread only by sneezing and coughing. If by some magic the tiny particles of saliva and mucus could be made visible as a black smudge, we quickly would realize
Jesus died
how
for your
many
sciences.
other ways we are apt to scatter
Unclean.
bacteria and viruses all around us. For instance, Jane here has a cold.
Jane says, I'm done with Sudafed.
Smudge. Look at those
Everyone gets turned on that
germs
doorknob.
on the doorknob. And here's Bob's hand picking them up.
Yeah.
Bob, his hand now covered with germs picked up from that doorknob, transfers them to a book.
Anne is tweaking on meth and can't stop licking her hands.
Finger to turn pages,
Sue has a problem with wetting everything.
and then passes them along with a pencil to Anne. Anne carries them home and leaves them on the family's dinner table.
Ew, it's a plate, not Scott
Even during
tissue.
ordinary conversation, saliva and mucus particles escape our mouths.
So just stop breathing altogether.
To inhale them
Really?
as they breathe. Just remember how breath becomes visible on a cold day. Then, with so many germs surrounding us, can we avoid having colds all the time?
It's Kramer!
Well, fortunately,
Goody. What could happen to
our
you?
body has defenses against this enemy. Normally, we breathe through our nose.
It turned into a
The
turkey.
nose, sinuses, the eustachian tubes, and the
I
throat
thought only girls had
are lined
eustachian
with a
tubes.
delicate
Yeah.
membrane. If, under a microscope, you look at the lining of the nose, we call it the nasal membrane, you can see that it is covered with tiny moving threads. These are called cilia. They
Cilia, oh cilia, my encyclopedia.
move when a wind blows over a field.
Susu cilia.
The cilia are covered with a warm, moist, sticky substance.
Oh.
The nose usually secretes about a quart of this liquid every 24 hours.
Mhm.
This mucus, by warming and moistening the air we breathe in,
Warming and
prepares it for
moistening
our
and
lungs.
moistening and
It
warming.
also catches and destroys...
Yay, snow day!
That is...
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the vibe's so delightful. Since we know where to go,
Blow your nose, blow your nose, blow your nose.
stomach, where any remaining microorganisms are destroyed by the digestive juices.
Digestive juice for kids.
If these defenses are weakened, the cold virus will gain a foothold and cause the inflammations which so often are associated with the common cold.
Cactus style, straight out of Texas. Yeehaw!
But still, medical science as yet has not found a cure for it. Ah, yes, there are remedies galore. All sorts of medications.
This man is using doctor-prescribed heroin.
Pain and
Yummy.
headaches, and so bring some relief.
Look at that devil's
However,
confectioner sugar.
Mhm.
No.
And no matter how convincingly...
Stock nugget brought down by giant sneeze.
Rescue's developing cold bomb.
Lindy just said world record trip to the drugstore. William Henry Harrison says rain schmain.
Rain schmain, huh?
And that's a
If
quote.
you have a cold, don't stay in school.
No blood
Because if you do,
again.
You may send others home with your cold.
He's pushing him into the cornfield!
Remember, when you have a cold, always teleport to the nearest convenient parallel dimension.
Stay home.
Ooh, that's what happens when you fart and sneeze at the same time.
I'm losing his pattern, Captain.
This is the prescription which common sense and medical
Little
science
Ferris
recommend.
Bueller's little day off.
Medicines, but
Codeine,
only those your
bourbon.
doctor prescribes. No others. Warmth, rest, which you can get best when you stay in bed. And while you're there, you might as well make the best of it.
Ah, the sick day, the oldest American tradition. You should never ever fall asleep. We are gonna kill you in your sleep. So you shouldn't ever fall asleep. Cause we're gonna kill you in your sleep.
That way you'll dispose of
Don't
the
confuse
germs
your snot bag with your lunch bag.
No.
into a handkerchief. However, should you not feel better in a couple of days, or
I'm
if
sick.
you keep
I'm
on
sick.
having a fever,
I'm sick.
you should
I'm
ask
sick.
your parents to call a doctor. You see, what you think is a simple cold could really be the first symptoms of some other disease, such as measles,
Chlamydia,
infantile
Crazy man's
paralysis,
gout.
diphtheria,
herpes.
whooping
Circus
cough,
clown depression.
scarlet
I
fever,
do declare.
influenza, and others. However, even if your illness proves to be only a simple cold, it is still important that you take care
Feed
of
it, bathe it, and love it.
A cold
Aw.
which is not treated might very well back up along the mucous membrane and so invade the sinuses, the cavities in the bones of the face and the skull. Or the infection may reach the middle ears when it invades
ear.
the eustachian tubes, which connect the middle ears with the throat. You have a bad cough, and occasionally even to the lungs, and that is pneumonia.
That's
These
the
are
way,
painful
I
complications,
like it.
and they often take a long time to clear up. The best defense against the common cold and all these other diseases is to keep up the body's natural resistance.
Do this with lots of pot roast and
To do
cake.
so,
Mm-mm-mm.
you must eat regularly.
Make sure you eat your breakfast in
Well
alphabetical
balanced
order.
meals. That is, meat,
I'm sad 'cause I'm an orange.
milk, and so on.
Daisy, Daisy, give me your hand, Sir Do.
In cold weather,
The Empress of young Doctor Who.
clothing to provide proper warmth to remain healthy.
Now you're ready to cross the Atlantic.
Go to bed at a reasonable
Say
hour.
3 p.m.
While you grow, you need about 10 hours of sleep each night. Sleep recharges the body's energies. Protect yourself against infection. Keep pencils and other things out of your mouth. Never take bites of other people's food.
That would show emotion. Emotions are dirty.
Do not use somebody else's drink.
Nah, now you're mine.
Not even within your own family.
Bum 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 dang 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 ding dong ding boom boom blue blue blue.
And wash your hands
With
frequently
bleach.
and thoroughly, especially before eating. When you wash your hands, you wash away any of the disease-carrying smudges you may have picked up. But if in spite of all these precautions,
Lately all he does is just
you
stare at that
still
Nelson
come
Eddy
down with a
poster.
cold, let us repeat.
At least it gives him time to finish off naked lunch if you mean to do that for a while.
Until it has run its course. This is the safest way to regain your health.
Have
And
gone will travel reads the card of a man. A night without armor in a savage land.
It's got all the natural baseball ability of William Bendix.
He's wearing his athletic slacks.
See, despite being the professor of health and hygiene, she reeks of pot and patchouli oil.
Let on, let off.
Issued fair, returned poor.
And McGraw!
Ah! Very Incredible Movie Theater 4. Sniffles and Sneezes. They're cops. Coming this fall to the CW.